Okay, Diego and I are working over here in the rod cutting station this morning, and there was a couple of things that were an issue. One thing that we noticed was this was really hard to slide back and forth. It was catching, and so we cleaned it up, and then we put a little bit of the Glide Coat spray on it, cleaned up the threads here and this area here, and so now this slides back and forth nice and easy. There's no struggle there. Next thing, we were pushing rod up against this, and it was going really crooked. Is what we noticed is the fence and the saw were not squaring in line. The issue with that was this unit bolts on here, and this has got a tightening spot here, and it had come loose and wasn't tight in this hole, allowing it to move. So when we push stuff up against the fence, it would move over here, and then when we would tighten it would move over here, and we would have to keep readjusting. Simple solution, we came down, made sure this was tight, and fixed that. Next trouble we're having is this bolt on here, and we're gonna stop and we're gonna fix this, because when it gets in, there's a little bit of struggle. It's kind of hard, so let me fix that. Okay. We had just a bolt in the end there, is what we did. We cut a piece out of a butcher block countertop, drilled a hole to fit on here, and a sleeve connector there. Now we've got, when this slides in, go ahead and put a piece of stuff in there, or just put it in there for the sample. So we put it in, now we can push it over and crank it. We got it tight there, we can loosen it. We've reduced the struggle. We don't have to fight for the bolt. It's not in there close, nice and easy. Okay, the other issue we had is if you lift this, it allows you to pull this back and forth without it flipping around. And so the problem is, before it would flip around, you'd move it around and then you have to manually flip it back. So now is what we did is we took the bolt that we were using here, repurposed it for here. We're gonna clean this up when we have the grinder back from the other shop. But now, so when you lift this up, you can pull that back, but when you let go of it, it goes back to it's threaded, and you can push it in and it's there. So simple improvement, reducing the struggle, making it easier, making things quicker, faster. So another issue we had was this computer kept shutting off. We thought it was because the power button was getting touched, so Ron put just a little bit of duct tape and cardboard there to keep it protected, but then it shut off again. Well, what happened is we had a big mess of wires hanging down here. So Ron, we removed the power, there was a power source there that we weren't using. He zip tied everything up, and now everything's all connected. It's not hanging by the cables, and so real nice work on that, Ron.